Officer Herrera says he doesn't know when the family that lived here was forced out.
De carnitas, golosinas.
The owners used to sell tacos. They abandoned their house because they had to pay a war tax.
War taxes are imposed by the gangs. People must either pay, leave, or be killed. 34-year-old Yamilet faced that choice in the city of San Pedro Sula. She fled.
The gangs told me to either leave or choose the way I wanted to die. Then they forced me to sign and transfer my property to them.
Gang threats occur nearly everywhere in Honduras. 5 months ago, an armed gang entered this neighborhood and forced 34 families out in one night.
We left because you can't live in fear.
Isaac Flores says they were lucky because the army was called in to patrol the neighborhood and they were able to return.
Many neighbors here say the military presence makes them feel safe, but this is only one of a few neighborhoods around the country where soldiers are patrolling.
A government study of 20 municipalities says 174,000 people were displaced in the last decade, and that's just one study representing only 20% of the country.
The study is an approximation. It should be done in all of the country, because if the people are moving, the state is not protecting them appropriately.
The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees representative calls it a silent crisis. In most cases, people leave without reporting the threats. They don't go to the government for help, finding refuge instead with relatives or friends.
People believe there is no government response to help them because there is no security or justice system that may guarantee that a person who forces displacement of another will be punished.
Yamilet says even then she would be too afraid to return.
I know what the gangs are capable of doing. They kill anyone, and I am afraid for my children and me.
Most of the gang's victims are poor who don't have the means to leave, and they must submit to the gang's rules and live in fear. Mariana Sanchez, Al Jazeera, Tegucigalpa, Honduras.